Well, hello folks, welcome back. Welcome back. We're going to just have a little look around Germany, Brussels actually now. Put a little flight plan in and let's see where we're going to go. We're actually Echo Delta Delta Mike. I think we should take a look at a little nip to Echo Delta Mike Juliet. Yeah, I'm going to do a little VF. Oh, I'm just going to take off and have a fly really. I want to see what it's like around here because I've never actually seen it before. So let's start engines up and get ourselves running, eh? Okay, let's have a look. Fire her up, baby. Park brakes on. Start one. And start it. I'm going to go start engine 2. Let's see. Engine 1's 4. And start engine 2. Looking good. Right, let's go and have a little mooch. Took part brake off. Handbrake down, look. What's it? Right, let's get that back up. Well, about 3-1 Victor Bravo. Actually, better connect, eh? Let's get rid of that one for a minute. New flight plan. Echo Golf Delta Mike. We're going to go from Echo Delta Delta Mike, where we are at the moment, and we're going to go to Echo Delta Mike Echo to Echo Delta Mike Echo. It's a quick pop over, it's not that far. Okay, let's just generate a quick flight plan for that. That's pretty cool. Validate it. I might even do a bit of VAT sim later. That'd be a bit of fun. I need to download a few programs first though. Definitely need them. You can't fly that on VAT sim without these certain things. We do need them because like taxiways and maps and stuff like that, and you can't really do it out. It's just too much effort. Too much effort. Let's file that. Bravo 3-1 Victor Bravo, ready to copy IFR.
Bravo 3-1 Victor Bravo, contact clearance delivery on 121.72. Have a nice day.
121.72. And that's you tune on the radio. You can't see me doing it. It's a bit of a reach. I'm going to move it. 172. What am I doing? 7-2. Bravo 3-1 Victor Bravo, ready to copy IFR.
1 Victor Bravo is cleared to Echo Delta Mike. Fly VDND 7S departure. Will be under transition. Then as 5. Expect departure runway 26 left. Climb to 5,000 feet via the departure. Expect high clearances 2 minutes after departure. Squawk 3020.
Scott 3030220 ident, and it's active, standby active, right. So I'll get my partner to read it back.
3-1 Victor Bravo is cleared to Echo Delta Mike Echo fly the ANG-7S departure with the anchor transition then as filed climb to 5,000 feet via the departure. Expect higher clearances 2 minutes after departure. Squawk 3020 Rob Air 3-1 Victor Bravo.
Rob Air 3-1 Victor Bravo rear back correct. Altimeter 299 to contact ground on 121.6 when ready for pushback. Enjoy your afternoon.
Rob Air 3-1 Victor Bravo, ready for taxi.
Rob Air 3-1 Victor Bravo, this is unit clearance delivery on 121.72. Please repeat your request.
Not clearance delivery. We're just going to go to runway 27. Otherwise, we're going to be doing all the it all properly. We don't want to do that. Not today. It's not busy. We're just gonna go this way. No weather, but there, that weather. Let's get lights and everything on ready. Get our flaps set ready for takeoff. Runway 26 left. Rob Air 3-1 Victor Bravo at for holding point runway 267 left, ready to take off.
Rob Air 3-1 Victor Bravo, this is unit clearance delivery on 121.72. Please repeat your request.
Rob Air 3-1 Victor Bravo at runway 26 left, ready for takeoff.
3-1 Victor Bravo, this is unit clearance delivery on 121.72. Please repeat your request.
Rob Air 3-1 Victor Bravo, ready to copy IFR, runway 26 left.
Rob Air 3-1 Victor Bravo is cleared to Echo Delta Mike Echo. Fly the ANG-7S departure with the under transition. Then as 5. Expect departure runway 26 left. Climb to 5,000 feet via the departure. Expect higher clearances 2 minutes after departure. Squawk 3020.
Down to 5,000 feet. I'll get her to read it.
Fully clearance delivery segregate with your call sign.
Rob Air 31 Victor Bravo is cleared to Echo Delta Mike Echo. Fly the ANKE7S departure with the anchor transition. 31 Victor Mike. I don't. It's quite nice when you get above the clouds.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now descending onto the carriage line. Please ensure that your cabin bag is safely stored. Make sure your window blinds are up, seats are in upright position, and your table trays are folded. Thank you.
Yeah, we're trying to do, guys. We're going to try and do a better landing. The last one was pretty bad. That wasn't, but the landing was right. But it was fun because you couldn't see. So I'm going to do the same without any help this time. Let's preempt the bad weather approach again in the future. No autopilot, all done by ourselves. We're going to meet the DM057, which is a DMO, let's have a look. DMH057. It's the anchor, isn't it? That's where we need to go. Elkin. Oh, the anchor SID, yeah. So we're on for the anchor SID, which is 015. From where we are at the moment. According to this, the anchor, the track to steer is 075. Wow, that's Brussels. Look at that. Good thing with this is it does the flight simulator actually changes the way the buildings look in different areas. So you know it's not like the old flight simulators where you take off and all the houses are generic. Like X-planes like that, you go off, everything looks like Australia. Going to London and all the houses look Australian, which is pretty naff really. But the flight simulator as a actual flight simulator is brilliant. I'd say it's even better than this for the actual flyability. I have to admit, I really like it. It's really good. But I can't use it properly at the moment because I haven't got a throttle. And when I put my throttle in it just goes doolally, and so I've got no throttle really. So I don't use it at the moment, but I will be. I've got a lot of time for it. It's just actually this flight simulator is absolutely amazing really. The visuals are just second to none, and it's starting to fly, and like I'm using this for the second time now actually, to start earlier, and I have to confess it's actually flying beautifully. It's really getting used to it now, and I'll probably end up using this a lot more now. I'm not using autopilot at the moment. I'm just flying it myself, which is good. But it really does feel like good, and you can trim it well. It's forgiving. It's not like sometimes the other ones it goes up like that and down and up. And you're fighting with trying to trim it, but this is actually working. I really can't wait till the Bravo throttle quadrants here to try it. That should take it into a totally different ball game, more realism. Because at the moment, using an upside down joystick as a throttle is probably not the way to go, really. But it serves a purpose. Short of buying a couple of Satec throttles, but I've already got the Alpha Dial, which is will soon be sold. Incidentally, the version looking at the cockpit you're looking at, this is the larger one of the two. The three we do a small now, a medium and a large This is the biggest one, which is really suitable for 2 people. So if you've got like a pilot and a keen enthusiast friend, and you want the 2 of you, this is ideal, because you can put the center console with the throttle quadrant to be there. Like I've done here, you can screw you can't actually see it, but there's an iPad screwed to the front of the desk here, which can either hold the iPads, or you can have our radio holder unit, which holds the switch panel and the multi-panel, which is like gives you that before you get to your throttle. So it's really handy, and that gives you room again to put a couple of radio panels over that side, or maybe a multi-panel that side for your co-pilot. So it works. It's just set up for 2 people. But the version 1 which I got that we do is version 2. Sorry, the medium fits inside a 50-inch TV from end to end, a 48-inch screen. So then that's absolutely perfect. So your cockpit fits the width of the screen, which is lovely, you know. And you get really absorbed in it. And then if you wanted to put if they do Flight Simulator and allow the use of 2 extra monitors, that will give you a front view, side view and left view, which would be left and right view as well as, and with just 3 screens in a cocoon, it would be absolutely superb. That was the plan, but of this moment in time, they don't support more than 1 screen, which I hope they do change. So I know they're going to be doing VR in this, which would be awesome, but I don't know, I like the screens and having everything with me, and being able to like touch screen if you like, and physically turn the dials rather than press it and then turn another knobster and then press another one and turn the knobster. I suppose in respect of being VR, it will probably be a great help, great assistance, because you won't have to reach to find things. You just press it in your headset and you'll get to know where the dial is to turn things. So it's a fantastic idea. I may well try VR again, but I still believe, you know, they'll have to. I don't know how much they've improved since the the Pimax 4K. Yeah, I think that's what you need really. It's the graphics really, isn't it? Right, let's see. Again, guys, it's yet again looks like it's going to be another spooky landing, because visibility is very poor. We're at 3,600 feet, airspeed 220, gears down, flaps are ready for landing. No, they're not, but they are now. Airspeed 216. The runway is actually, ironically, towards us, but again we can't see, so I'm going to just dim down the cockpit lights, so we got a little bit more no glare as such, and you might be able to see a bit more there. 2,800 feet. Having said that, the actual AGL is around about a few hundred feet below us, so it's not going to be the easiest place to find. That's better. Shut that down for a minute, and then we can take the glare out of the cockpit dashing. (2,000 feet). That's 500 feet above ground level. See, that's the actual the altitude that you're given is not the altitude above ground. So. See how the houses look different. It's pretty cool. It's only a short runway this, so this should be a bit of fun. This. Oh, a bit of wind there. Yeah, I'll have to go sidewind in this one, I think. Oh, a bit fast, but I think I'll have to do around, go around on this one. What's our wind direction? 10 knots. Yeah, that was pretty poor, that. Best to go around with that one. Thing is, I didn't realise the terrain around here, it's quite I can actually show you in a minute if I can get it sort of level. The terrain level is above 2,000 feet. So when you come into land, looking at your terrain, your altimeter to get your altitude of what you are. But I've had obviously no QNH. So you got to be. I really recommend. Sorry, excuse me, it's getting late now. But I really recommend getting a couple of cheap iPads and actually going for the G1000 by Simionic. The reason being, I use it a lot. It is very good. You know, a few things don't work very well when you put them together. If you actually use a touch screen on it, kind of thing, which you can touch on it, which I've done. I don't know if you can see that. And it gives you all the buttons. Sometimes when you press the buttons, they don't work. Well, they work and they just conflict with the flight simulator. But having said that, at this moment in time, using the Pilot to ATC as my autopilot module, if you like, it does seem to work, which is good. I haven't actually used the autopilot on it, but it's just very it's convenient. You don't need to have the actual cockpit PFDs or you know, like the flight screens, those things there. You don't actually need them. You can have one iPad there, and another one in the centre here for your map and your thingy. So it's ideal for what we class as like the general aviation, the first model on the BK Cockpit site. It's perfect for that. 2 iPads or even 2 monitors if you so require, and you could put, like I have in front of myself, I don't know if you can see it, but where I've got an iPad, 2 iPads there. You can have one with the map on and a normal screen above that with your you know, your flight instruments, which is super stuff really. It means it takes a lot of I mean, I know we all like to have loads of switches and stuff because it's great. So that's where sort of like a touchscreen monitor can come in handy because there's not that many. It doesn't seem to be as many as there was when I used to do it. More panels, actual physical panels. Like I've had quite a few different types of panels in my time. Well, this is looking a lot more promising now because the weather's better coming back this way. The way we came in before, we're going for a visual approach, but in IFR conditions, which I suppose is not really the best thing, but never mind. Anyway, we're taking a bit more time this time. We can see, I don't know if you can see it on the screen as much as what I can be, but there is a glimmer ahead of me, which is the runway, the running lights of the runway. So I can see them. Which is good. And I can see the sun on my left hand side, which is breaking through the clouds a bit, which is good. Looks nice. The visuals are really, really attractive, marvellous looking. They look. If I move the screen a bit, you can see what I'm looking at now. All I can see is a glimmer, and I'm hoping, I'm kind of optimistic that it is actually in the clouds again. We sort of got up for a break in the clouds, which is nice, because we can see, but we can't see the runway. So just going to wait, because I'm pretty sure, looking at that, pretty close. I think it's slightly to my left hand side here, just a bit like that, and I think it's there. So I'm going to adjust my pilot seat just a little bit so I can see a little bit lower. That's what I do like. There it is. Right. I knew that was going to happen. I've got too much flaps. But it is a short runway, so here it's gone again. Trying to go on a visual flight path, and then the airport just vanishes because it's so bad. What am I like for altitude? Pretty low. Well, I think it's below us. Coming up. There it is, look. I lost it there for a minute. So all you can see is that through the clouds. Really fun. I mean, normally now when you put on the speed brakes and stuff, but I haven't got any speed brakes. I know these buttons are signed, but we'll be alright. We're only 137. It's still going to be fast. Very fast. 2,000 feet start braking. Should have been lower than that really, but I wasn't sure of the altitude above the ground, to be fair. It's a short runway as well. We'll be alright, we'll be alright, we'll be alright, we'll be alright. Let's get it down. It's only a short runway and we got no reverse, so we've got to hope that we stop before we get to the end. We should be alright. That's why I had to land that on very, very minimal, close to stalling actually, wouldn't it? Just enough to keep it in the air. And flaps up. Well, welcome to wherever this is, Echo Bibac or something in yeah, I'm tired now. Right, let's go taxi up and park off. And tomorrow is Saturday, so tomorrow we'll be doing something different, flying somewhere different. I'm going to go different parts of the world, I think, just to see what it looks like. But I think that looks pretty. It's not daytime, but it looks pretty good. We normally ask for clearance and all that for landing, but like I said, it was just a bit of fun. If anybody wants to see anywhere, let me know in the comments. If anybody wants to go anywhere. This looks pretty realistic. This is nice. wonder if you can change the weather, not the weather, but the time of day, see what it looks like. Time of day is 2:30, it's pretty naff. It's night time at the moment. That's up there. That's better, eh? You see what I mean by about the way the houses look and stuff, the buildings look, they look but closer to what they would look like in Brussels. Rather than what they would look like in anywhere else, eh? It's pretty good, eh? Right. So look outside. So it's only a short runway, so it was quite a challenge to get that down. It's a good job this plane any bigger, wouldn't fit it on this taxiway, would you? It's just a little general aviation, like private aero club or something. And they put a puppy lights right in the middle of the taxiway. Wow. Let's get the pilot, co-pilot aside just so we can see what's happening. The nice thing is you've got all these airports and there's like hundreds all over the world and they're all sort of there. It's just like, I mean, I know that they've been doing it for 10 years or something since the last one. A lot of them are generically made or just like AI made, I think artificially intelligently made of that area, and they make the airports. But it's just it's amazing. I did one the other day. I flew from Madeira somewhere, and I ended up like just going for a little mooch, thinking, oh well, I'd like one of those, like that one on my left, on my right, left hand side. One of those. I was flying one of those, and I ended up going to this landing on this strip, which is right on the coastline. I can't remember what it was called, but it was such a challenge because it was like a little airstrip. Sort of jolted out in the sea. When I got there, sort of parked up, and there was like a hot like car park there, a couple of aviation things, and things busybody, and looked like a golf club or something. And I thought, wouldn't it be really nice in real life to be able to, like some people in this world who can just go up there, jump in an airplane, and let's go there. I mean, I say good on them if they've earned it themselves, but if it's been handed down on a plate, or it means being unpleasant to other fellow human beings. Oh, he's a nice chap, he's guiding us in, look. Watch yourself there, mate. Thank you very much, thank you. Right, we're now at our destination. Handbrake on, engines off. Shut them down. And it's quite easy to use. Yes, so my recommendations are that aircraft. Citation, longitude. Love it. Really liking flying that now. Very, very pleased with the way it handles, and it's actually flyable. But then again, I'm saying that it might be something to do with the update that they've just done on FS Flight Sim 2020. Maybe they've fixed a lot of these little issues and that were annoying me. They still haven't fixed the. I know I'm going to do that after. I might actually end this now and try and fix that problem with the twin engine thing I like, the King Air. Do some searching of the forums and see if we can fix that. Anyway, once again, all I can say is
ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelts fastened and your electrical equipment off until we reach the gate. Thank you.
and I can say I've got a bing bong. I just press a button and it goes. It's lovely other than that. So you can just do your own announcements. Like now. And it will get on your nerves. I know a bing bong get on your nerves. Thank you very much. And God bless you. Stay safe. Take your masks off. Shake hands with people. Build up your immune system. Be healthy. Get out in the fresh air. Go out with crowds. Do all that sort of stuff, because that's how you build your immune system up. As long as you keep suppressing your immune system, my good friends, sadly what's going to happen, you are going to get ill, because your body's not going to be able to fight any infections that are out there, let alone the flu, let alone bloody, like I say, COVID, let alone COVID. What about the flu? That's even worse, and it is. So just bear that in mind. And I mean, that's talking about someone who's diabetic and has a heart problem, who's at very, very high risk if I was to catch COVID of dying. So they say, and the letter they sent me actually said, Mr. So-so, your class is very high risk. If you caught COVID, you could get very, very ill. Well, no, not even very, very. You could become very sick. Didn't say I was going to die. If it had said I was going to die, then I'd have believed all this and thought, well, maybe they are caring about us. But no, they're not saying that. Nobody's saying that. They're just saying you get sick. Well, I get sick every year of a flu. So I'm still here. On the skin of my teeth. And I ain't going to give up. I should recommend, if you're healthy, just get on with your life, guys. Don't let them do this. Please, don't let them do it to you. You don't deserve it. Everybody deserves their freedom. God is the one who tells us that, or whichever God you want to worship. I'm not saying God. I'm saying anybody that you worship, or you pray to, or whatever. That's the person or being, that's the one that's in charge of taking you to a better place. So why are people worried when they go to church or go to any place they go to say God bless or Allah or whatever they call them, I don't know. Why are they so sad that they're scared of dying if that's where you're going to go? You're going to go to a better place and you believe it. To me it sounds hypocritical. I mean, I'm not scared of it. Doesn't scare me at all. You know, I'm thank whoever it is up there. I don't know. I'm not an atheist, I don't suppose, or maybe I might be, I don't know, but I do have a bit of belief that, you know, if your number's up, your number's up. No man on this planet should be telling everybody what they can and can't do for the risk of becoming very ill and dying. I think really it's up to yourself, isn't it? It's your decision. Yeah, but what happens if you spread it to someone else? Wear a mask then, if it's that brilliant. Tell them to wear a mask. If they wear a mask and it works, then, you know, shouldn't matter if anybody else wears one, eh? Should be freedom of choice, really. But anyway, I'm not a politician. I'm not getting involved in that. Just saying how I feel. Anyway, on behalf of BK Cockpits and myself, have a lovely day, and please come and join me again sometime. Hopefully